you could tell the difference audibly between a shotgun firing and one of your handguns. Is that fair to say?
It does sound different, yes.
You know what a gun firing sounds like.
Yes.
My question to you is, did you hear a gun firing before Deputy Hernandez said shots fired?
Do you know your tag number off the top of your head? Okay, it's okay. What? Where? Right there? I don't know what I heard.
Let me ask you this, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
I've looked at your training records.
Yes, sir.
You're very proficient in a lot of different arm handling, is that right?
I've handled a few.
Shotguns,
Yes.
your sidearm,
Yes.
your off-duty weapon, yes?
Yes.
Is it fair to say you fired more than 50 rounds with that gun?
Yes, sir.
What about your off-duty weapon? You fired a few rounds with that too?
Yes, sir.
More than 50?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear a gun firing before Deputy Hernandez said shots fired?
I don't know what I heard.
So y'all got to hear that, which was a bunch of bullshit. Let me play another clip, and then I'm coming back with the full commentary.
And then you pull out your sidearm, yes?
Yes.
And it is at that time that you try to kill Mr. Jackson?
Form. At that point,
Yes.
I am returning fire on what I believed was a person that just shot at me.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
And I needed to get to cover because those windows are tinted and my legs aren't working and I need to get to cover. So yes, I returned fire.
I'm hit!
And I moved to cover.
Would that mean that you were trying to kill Mr. Jackson?
Form.
I was trying to survive and get to cover. I was trying to return fire on the person that I believe shot at me.
Right. In an attempt to kill him?
Form.
In an attempt to end a very bad situation for myself.
I'm just being practical here. Because you guys have...
Do bullets kill? Absolutely, they
Right.
do. Okay.
Is your sidearm, that's considered deadly force, right?
Absolutely.
Because if you shoot that at someone, they're likely going to die.
Absolutely.
Either that or suffer great bodily injury. Is
Correct.
that fair?
That is fair.
You had that understanding when you took aim at the back of the vehicle and shot at Mr. Jackson that you could end his life.
Form.
Yes.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. And so the first video and this video that you just saw was two cowardly cops. The second dude or second officer shot at a handcuffed man after an acorn fell from a tree. I think this happened a few years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Memory serves me correct. He said he was hit. He wasn't even hit by fire. The acorn didn't even touch him. This nigga was hallucinating or he's racist. Nothing in between. Now I'm gonna stand on that. I think he racist because I'm gonna stand on that he's racist because I don't believe that an acorn sounds like a gunshot. And if you think it does, you should probably know the difference between the two. And because he looked like somebody that lives up in the Midwest, I'm just gonna safely assume that he's racist, right? Because I'm from the Midwest, and white folks up there have a fucked up disposition about black people. I'm just gonna say how it is, and they lie a lot. So, and the fact that his explanation sounded like bullshit, it's safe to say that Brody is racist. I bet you if you go on, this is how you assess if a person's racist. I think to be a police officer or a judge or anything in a position of power, they need to go through your socials, right? If you lie, you can't get the job. If you tell the truth, you give up your socials and they rummage through it and they see racist or what could be perceived as racist posts, you're fired. That would alleviate all this shit, right? Because you can never tell somebody's ideology. They're not gonna tell the truth, even if you put it on a test or a required quiz or whatever the fuck. They just gonna lie. Even if they take a lie detector test, they could actually bypass the system and fool the lie detector test. I believe that people that are in law enforcement especially should just get audited, get a social media audit. I think that's what they need to start calling it. And then we find out who we're dealing with before employment. So that means if you got 20,000 posts, then it takes until they sift through 20,000 posts, right? I don't believe, especially as a cop, you don't get the job within a week. Fuck that. Because he either you're racist or stupid or both, and either way, we don't need you as an officer. I pay taxes, not for law enforcement to be incompetent. Then the second officer, or the first one that I rode before his, she said she knew the difference between a shotgun and a pistol. And they both sound the same, which is bullshit, but I digress. They also go on to questionnaire her about, did she think that her life or anybody was in danger before Brody said shots fired, right? The fact that she ran over there when he said shots fired didn't actually identify a victim or a suspect and just dumped their magazine in a public space where somebody could have been walking. Like, bullets travel. So, and she know how to shoot because she a law enforcement officer. So she could have ran the risk of shooting her gun directly horizontal. The bullet go past the intended victim, go all the way down a city block and hit somebody walking through a park. Once again, get the fuck off the force. Like I said in the last video, I don't know if it's women cops. I don't know if it's racist cops. I don't know shit. What I do know is bring on the humanoid cops. That way we don't have to deal with liars or incompetence or racists or all three. In any event, if y'all like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Is out.
No one's ready to deal with us.